Hey guys, Quinn here, Tactical and Practical. Got my new EDC, Kimber Micro 9. This gun is empty and safe. I really like it. You'll notice in another video where I reviewed the 6-Hour Legion, the 238, it was the 380 variety, similar to the 938. I had the Legion single action. It's a mini 1911, and I got rid of it because the prices went so astronomically high that I just wouldn't shoot it anymore because I wanted to maintain its condition, and I thought that was just silly. So I sold it. Ever since I sold it, I really miss having the single action gun for my EDC. I typically carry a striker fired pistol, and then I've got the little 380, the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380 for kind of a get off me gun, and that's kind of a grab and go. Just grab it in the little pocket, the DeSantis Nemesis, quick trip to the store or whatever. But for in and out daily carry, I really like a single action trigger. This is like a baby 1911. It does not have the grab safety though. It only has the safety you operate with your thumb. It is not set up ambi, so it is for a right-hander. The safety is smooth. You can hear an audible click when it's fire, and a slightly less pronounced click when you put it onto safe. My only complaint, and this is just something that I need to get used to out of habit, is that on the draw, my big fat thumb is way off that safety, so I really have to make a concerted effort to stick it back there to click that thing off. The other thing about, this is like your basic model. This is the stainless steel model. These things come in every flavor, variety, the Bel Air, the Nighthawk, the Nitride, slotted barrels. You've got the ones that have the grippy at the front. I just wanted the entry, the basic stainless model that had the single action trigger. It feels really nice in the hand. I think it actually feels a little bit better than my 238 did. There is the 938, which was another contender. If you're into micro-sized single action triggers, you don't have a lot of choices. It's not a very crowded space. I would mention that I felt that this just felt better in my hand. Now you notice, not room for the pinky. However, the magazine that comes with it has the little extender, and that lets me get a full 4-finger grip on this gun. Stainless mag with follower. I believe you only get one with the pistol. I happen to get two, and I got the stock grips, but I also had these little jobbers, and I kind of like the way they feel. They don't rip my hand quite as bad as those G10s or whatever on those SIGs. That's pretty abrasive. One other thing to consider is that this gun comes with a pretty heavy trigger pull. Really defeats the purpose of having a single action trigger if you've got a real heavy trigger pull. If I wanted that, I would buy a striker fired, or some of those actually have a pretty good trigger, or I'd buy a double action only. M-Carbo makes a trigger kit specifically for this gun. This is my trigger puller. We're on fire, and we already checked that this gun is safe. Let's see what it did. So the trigger kit is, this gun retails for about $6.79. The trigger kit is $25, and to have a gunsmith install it or have M-Carbo install it for you, it's about another 95 bucks. So that's the rub. You spend $700 on a gun, and the first thing you have to do is get a trigger job, right? But it is what it is. So if you're at $675, you buy the kit for $25, you're at $700. All of a sudden now you're at $800 if you pay a gunsmith. It only comes with one magazine, so to get another one is an extra 30 bucks. And then you want to get a holster, and then if you get some grips, all of a sudden you're up over $900. I was very fortunate in that I came into this, I got this one right. So I was very pleased with how I did on it. Here is the trigger scale set to 0, and this is after the M-Carbo trigger job on this gun. That says an even 5 pounds. I think that's not quite accurate. I've been measuring this thing. I measured it a few times just to see where we are. And I think we're about 4.5 pounds consistently. M-Carbo advertises a 4-pound trigger pull after the use of their kit, and it says it could be plus or minus 1 pound. There, 4.2 is what I'm getting. This gun, people like the gun a lot, but they really despise the trigger. So if you're thinking about getting that M-Carbo as an upgrade, I would strongly suggest it. That's part of the reason I bought this, is the gentleman had it brand new in the box, never been fired. When he bought it, he had put 4.4. That's what I usually get. When he bought it, he had the trigger kit installed by Smith at the time and decided to sell this gun brand new, never fired. So I ended up being the beneficiary of his change of mind. It's not too heavy. I don't notice it much on the belt, and I just really like it. It is a great compact little package. If you're looking for an everyday carry, micro, single action, you don't have many choices in the marketplace, and I could have bought the SIG instead of this. I did look at the Browning 380, that's the 1911, it's like an 80% size or 75% size. I picked it up, and that baby still is a good half an inch or an inch longer than this or the SIG. To give you a frame of reference, maybe I'll go grab the that XTS Mod 2 or put it next to that Smith & Wesson 380, but I'd have to make sure all that's clear, so we'll have to do that another day. Great option. Kimber Micro 9, whatever flavor you like. Not the cheapest. You don't get any bells and whistles or extras with it, and you probably want to consider doing that M-Carbo trigger when you get it. So you can get into the SIG cheaper, but this just feels so well made, and I'm just really pleased with it so far. That's it. I hope you guys are doing well. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.